Today, we take you to Taipei's oldest market, the Nanmen Market.
Also a look at the new F-16 fighter jet maintenance center and Taipei's ailing beloved panda, Tuan Tuan.
We also take a look at a cool vegan place in Taiwan. This is Taiwan Insider. Taiwan has opened its borders, and one of the must-see places are its traditional markets. Now, one of the most famous ones is the Nanmen Market. It's such a treasure that its 270 stalls have moved to a different place nearby so that it can be renovated. Now, our intern, Rebecca Gardner from Oxford University, couldn't wait to take her friends to check it out.
Hi, my name is Rebecca and I'm here with Radio Taiwan International. I'm studying in Taipei this year and I really want to get a sense of what daily life in Taiwan is like. So today I brought my friends with me here to Nanmen Market. Whenever I mention traditional markets, this is always the first one that my Taiwanese friends recommend to me.
Nanmen Market is over 100 years old, making it the oldest traditional market in Taipei. Before the Lunar New Year, people come to Nanmen Market to stock up on ingredients, snacks and decorations. A lot of Taiwanese families trace their roots back to China and still enjoy the local cuisine from their home province. Nanmen Market is famous for offering lots of regional foods, especially from Shanghai and Fuzhou, so even if you've already spent a lot of time in Taiwan, you'll find a lot of new dishes to try here. The first place we had to visit was the Hexing Songgao stall. Songgao is a Shanghainese snack made from rice flour, sugar and red beans. Hexing's Songgao are particularly famous because they were a personal favourite of Song Meiling, Chiang Kai-shek's wife. Like many of the stalls here, it is a family enterprise. The owner explained to me that they are now into their 4th generation. Next, I decided to put my friends' Chinese abilities to the test and challenge them to find one of Nanmen Market's most unique snacks.
So I have a little challenge for you. When you come to Nanmen Market, one of the main things you're meant to get has got like a very special name, which a lot of people find quite funny. But I want you guys to go and find it. The first person to find it gets it for free, the other person has to pay. So the stakes are high. So you are looking for 心太软. 心太软. It means like my heart is too weak or my heart is too soft. Go!
我听说过心太软很值得吃这里有我要2个
Can you guess what they are?
So they're jujubes and we think it might have some kind of rice filling in it.
Failed.
I was distracted by all the stuff.
Right, we need to go try them now. Yes. We need to go try them. Let's find a spot.
We headed upstairs to check out the food court and try some of the snacks that we had bought.
First of all, we're going to try the Xin Chai Ran, which I managed to find first before Marigold, because she got distracted. Surprisingly good.
I really like it. It's so nice. Yeah, it's chewy. It's like chewy in the middle, and then the outside.
The outside is a little bit crispy because of the jujube.
Yeah.
So next we're going to try the songgao, which was one of Song Meiling's favourite desserts. And we have a black sesame and a red bean. They all have red beans in them, but the flavouring is what the rice is flavoured with. So Marigold, which one do you want to try?
I might try the red bean one if that's all right.
I think red bean was also Song Meiling's favourite flavour, so I think we should try that one too.
It's a bit drier than I was expecting on the outside, but then like the red bean in the middle kind of balances it quite nicely.
A lot of Taiwanese desserts are like not that sweet, and that definitely fits this trend, but the filling is then sweeter, so you get a little bit of sugar in the middle.
We immediately had our eyes on the douhua stand, since my friends had never tried it before. Douhua is a sweet dessert made from soft tofu and sweet toppings. We went with the original, which is brown sugar and syrup.
I'm really liking all of the desserts. I don't know. I feel like it's a good balance because it's not too sweet with the brown sugar, but then the tofu is like kind of light.
We had a great time visiting Nanmen Market today. Getting to try so many New Year's snacks and regional foods was definitely a highlight. You should also make sure not to skip the fresh produce section. There was so much choice of fresh Taiwanese fruits and vegetables that we will definitely be coming back for. Also, as a vegetarian, I was excited to find so many vegetarian options, making a day out at the market a great activity for anyone. Nanmen Market will soon move back to its original site, marking a new chapter in its long history.
Hope you enjoyed that feature, and if you like our content, remember to subscribe and follow. Next up, Itamar Waksman with the latest news.
This week, Taiwan opened the first F-16 maintenance facility in Asia. Now, the jets can be repaired more quickly and cheaply. On Thursday, Taiwan opened its long-awaited F-16 fighter jet maintenance center. The center is a collaboration between F-16 manufacturer Lockheed Martin and the Taiwanese company Aerospace Industrial Development Corporation. It's the first authorized repair facility of its kind in Asia. F-16s are one of the most important vessels in Taiwan's Air Force. In the past, the jets had to be sent to the United States to be repaired. Now, Taiwan can produce parts for the jets and repair them domestically, lowering costs and improving the country's self-defense capabilities. President Tsai Ing-wen says the new center is a result of the deep cooperation between Taiwan and the United States regarding security. She says domestic repair capabilities are key to facing Chinese threats. The agreement to establish the maintenance center was signed in 2020. The Economics and Defense Ministries work together with the Air Force to help establish the maintenance center. Authorities say the center will become a key part of the F-16 component supply chain, providing parts and repairs to countries around the region. The giant panda Tuan Tuan has been a fixture of the Taipei Zoo for over a decade. But now, the bear's declining health has become a national story.
Taipei Zoo's cute and lovable superstar panda Tuan Tuan has recently been diagnosed with a brain tumor. And despite the ever-growing collection of notes wishing for his speedy recovery, the bear's condition is deteriorating. Moving is becoming increasingly difficult and tiring for him. The zoo confirmed that 2 panda experts from China's Wolong National Nature Reserve had arrived in Taipei earlier this week. They had been invited to assist with caring for Tuan Tuan. The zoo expects them to stay for a week and offer suggestions on Tuan Tuan's treatment. Zoo officials say the experts arrived early in the morning on Tuesday and were taken straight from Taoyuan Airport to see Tuan Tuan and his partner Yuan Yuan. The 2 bears were a Chinese gift to Taiwan and arrived in Taiwan in 2008 amid controversy. DPP President Chen Shui-bian had rejected the transfer, but his KMT successor Ma Ying-jeou later accepted the bears. Zoo officials say the Chinese experts will only act as advisors and won't be able to independently administer treatment. In a rare display of cooperation, Chinese and Taiwanese experts are working together to help give Tuan Tuan the best care possible.
Most people wouldn't associate the winter sport luge with tropical Taiwan. But despite Taiwan's lack of snow, 2 athletes are trying their best to race in the Winter 2026 Olympics.
A luger races down a steep track filled with sharp twists and turns. Some athletes reach speeds of over 130 kilometers per hour. On a track that's only 1.2 kilometers and has 10 turns, that means the whole race will be over in about 1 minute. Top lugers usually come from countries that get a lot of snow. But tropical Taiwan has 2 athletes competing for a chance to race in the 2026 Winter Olympics. Peng Linwei is still a university student and has already competed in the Youth Olympic Games. The other luge hopeful is Jiang Junhong, who placed 7th at the North American Cup. Jiang says he was discouraged when he missed out on the 2018 Winter Olympics in South Korea. But his passion and family support motivated him to keep going. Taiwan doesn't have snow for a luge track, so the athletes have to practice on a track field. Peng says it's not an ideal surface, and he's gotten hurt scraping against asphalt roads during practice. These Taiwanese athletes are facing many obstacles, but they're hoping the upcoming North American Cup may help them secure the points needed to participate in the 2026 Winter Olympics.
And before we leave you, here are some other stories that are on our radar.
Taiwanese authorities say the country has 200 billion NT dollars in free reserves to stabilize financial markets. That comes after U.S. Federal Reserve raised interest rates by an additional 0.75% to combat inflation, causing American and Taiwanese stocks to fall. Finance Minister Su Jianrong says American markets are closely tied to Taiwan's semiconductor industry, so market problems in the U.S. can drag down stock prices in Taiwan. Su says authorities can tap into additional 300 billion NT dollars to prop up the market. Vice President Lai Ching-te is visiting Palau on a 3-day trip. Lai met with Palau President Surangel S. Whips Jr. and other high-ranking officials. One of the goals of the trip is to promote tourist travel to Palau, so the Vice President's schedule also includes a number of tourist activities like visiting popular spots, mud facials, and fishing using traditional methods. The upcoming Taipei International Travel Fair will feature more eco-friendly tours and center around the theme of sustainable travel. It will be the first international travel fair held in person since Taiwan opened its borders on October 13. Organizers expect up to 250,000 people to visit the event's 1,200 stands. The event will run for 4 days from Friday, November 4th.
Hey guys, we have a new game today. It's called Where in Taiwan, and I recently went to this cool little vegan place. And I want to give you guys a look at it, and then you guys guess where it is, okay? Let's take a look.
Ooh, lots of nice greenery.
I know. It's just such a really attractive place all in all. I mean, there's a lot of paintings on the walls. They have exhibits there all the time with different artists.
The owner is very nice too.
You've been there. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to let Emma guess this place. The owner is very nice. They actually have a lot of events there. It's 2 floors, as you can see. And the second floor, as you can see here, it's very good for events. And they have even like musical instruments. They have some dance parties.
They also have art that they sell there.
Yeah,
so like they display art from local artists, and they.
And this is a schedule of events. They have a stage and wine. They have open mic.
Wow, they do a little bit of everything.
Yeah, lots of fun. Have you been there? Oh, no, let's not. Let's wait till it's all over. So this is the end of the video right around here. I just couldn't help taking, a little bit of film when I went there because I thought it was such a cool little place. Mm-hmm. But it's a vegan place. Do you know where it is, Emma?
I actually do. I went to an improv show there to watch.
Oh, okay.
So I believe it's called Rendezvous.
Right, Red Room Rendezvous.
Okay.
So I picked a really easy place.
Yeah, that's like one of the most common or popular vegan restaurants.
I've only been there once though. I forget what I had. It was really good though.
It was good too. I liked it, and I know you would know because you're vegan.
Yeah, I've been there like 5 times.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
my partner really likes eating.
Really? So, I mean, it's a restaurant that I think non-vegan people would like to.
Yeah, no, she's not. She's very not vegan.
She's very not vegan.
She's extremely not vegan.
So, I mean, a lot of the dishes, they don't look like they're vegan.
Yeah.
So, I'm curious what it's like for you to be vegan in Taipei.
Oh, it's very easy. Actually, I think Taiwan is a vegan wonderland. I'm actually pretty shocked every day that there aren't more articles being written on vegan travel here and vegan living here, because I really think it's probably one of the best in the world.
Maybe we should do that. Or you should do that.
I'm looking into it, yeah. It's just during the pandemic, people weren't really interested in travel kind of info or stories on Taiwan because the borders were closed, but now that they're open again, things will probably change.
So do you like the local vegan food, like the vegan Taiwanese food?
I like both.
You like both?
Yeah. I prefer more like local foods, yeah. Foods that are like, they seem more homemade and less, I don't know, just processed in a way, I guess.
Or just made for the picture.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But also I'm really cheap, so I like cheaper food.
Sounds good. So lots of great vegan places in Taiwan will be featuring more and more, I guess, from Itamar, right?
Sure.
Well, anyway, next I want to ask you guys a question. I know earlier in the show we saw a really cool video about the Nanmen Market, which is actually close to where I live, so I'm excited to be checking it out more. And I wanted to ask both of you, what's the best or most interesting thing that you've ever bought at a traditional market?
All right. You want to go first?
Sure. So this is like one of my favorite dishes. It's called white bean jelly, 凉粉. Have you guys had it?
Yeah.
I've never had that, actually.
It's a transparent white and it's really chewy.
凉粉, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it mung bean jelly? I thought that's what
I think
it was
there's
called, right?
different words for
Oh,
it,
yeah,
different
okay, you're right,
translations
you're right,
for it,
yeah.
and there's different ways of cooking it, but I like when they put the kind of sesame peanut sauce on it.
Yes.
So it's like a
good.
savory kind
Yeah.
of
It's a
jelly?
savory. It's
So
really,
very traditional. I think it's originally a Sichuanese dish.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I don't know, but it's
Yeah.
delicious.
The one that's like the jelly, right? And
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah,
it looks
yeah.
like it's cut up and
Right,
stuff.
right,
And
right.
yeah, I think it's
I
originally
think I've seen
Sichuanese
that
dish.
before.
Oh yeah, Sichuan. Yeah, they have it
Yeah.
at the Sichuan restaurant.
Yeah.
It's really delicious.
Very delicious. Yeah, highly
I
recommend
like
it.
the texture. Cute.
Cute.
Very cute, yes, very cute.
How
Yeah.
about you?
And me, well, actually, mine is totally different from your answer. Mine is a Mao clock. That's
What?
Mao Zedong, you know, the former chairman of the Communist Party of China. And I found a clock that was made, I believe, during the Cultural Revolution at the Fuhe Bridge Market.
Oh, okay, so not edible.
Huh?
I
Not
thought this was
edible.
an edible dish or
Not
something.
edible. Well, the Fuhe Bridge Market is like it's half flea market and half like traditional produce market.
That's my favorite. I mean, I can
Yeah.
be overwhelmed a
too.
bit with all the choices, but it's nice to be able to, get some great produce and then also pick up like
Yeah.
something you probably didn't know you needed until you saw it.
Like a Mao clock.
Yeah,
And very surprisingly, you can find like a lot of Chinese memorabilia there. I don't know how they get it. I guess it was just all those Chinese spies, that were bringing it with them.
So is it up in your apartment now?
No, my friend actually, it was his clock, and he took it with him when he left Taiwan.
Okay. You got to find another one at some
Yeah.
point.
Another Mao clock. I don't know. Maybe it was just one of a kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, for mine is also a food, and I guess it's a drink more like. It's ginger tea.
Yes, that is.
So brown sugar ginger tea is something that I really liked because when the first time I had it was when I was coming back from this really long hike and I was soaked from the rain and it was getting really cold, and then all of a sudden I was just walking through the market and there's this nice little lady with her little brown sugar ginger tea, and she just like poured me a little cup of it to try, and I felt like it just like brought me back to life from the inside.
Yeah,
with
it warms
its
your
warmth.
body, right? Your whole body.
Yeah.
I didn't know they
It's
sell it
nice.
at markets. I've never looked out for it,
They
I guess.
sell everything,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think.
It was so delicious. Definitely a lot of sugar, as you
Yeah.
can tell from the name, but I really like the ginger flavor as well.
Right. It's great for winter. So
Yeah.
ginger
I
tea.
guess I'm too busy always looking for Mao Zedong memorabilia.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to start brewing up some ginger tea soon, though.
Yeah.
It's gonna be getting cold.
Yeah, sounds
Yeah.
great. So a lot of great stuff at the traditional markets. Thank you for tuning in to Taiwan Insider. I am Natalie Tso.
And I'm Emma Benak.
And I'm Itamar Waksman.
And do follow us on social media, subscribe, and leave a comment.
And you could also follow us on Facebook or Twitter.
We really love hearing from you guys, so definitely tell us what you think.
Yes, hope to see you next time. Bye.